said, I deployed in Afghanistan twice, once in 2008 and once in 2009 and 10. It was already obvious that the Taliban would sweep through the very instant that we left. And here we are today. So that confirms what the Afghan paper said. The Afghan paper said that the Afghan soldiers could not hold off the Taliban. Nobody thought they would. Do we have a... and so there you go. I know how bad the Taliban is. I know what they do to women and little boys. I know what they're going to do to the interpreters and the people who cooperated with us. It's awful. It's bad. But we are leaving. And all I feel is grim relief. Afghanistan is a dusty, beige nightmare of a place full of proud, brave people who did not effing want us there. We called them Hajis and worse. And they were better than we were. Braver and stronger and smarter. I remember going through the phones of the people we detained and finding clip after clip of Bollywood musicals, women singing in fields of flowers. Rarely did I find anything incriminating. I remember finding propaganda footage cut together from the Soviet invasion and our own Operation Enduring Whatever, and laughing about how stupid the Afghans were to not know we aren't the Russians. And then eventually realizing I was the stupid one. I remember how every year the U.S. would have to decide how to deal with the opium fields. You could let them alone, and then the Taliban would shake the farmers down and use the money to buy weapons. Or you could carpet bomb the fields, and then the farmers would just join the Taliban. Or you could give the farmers fertilizer as an incentive to grow wheat instead of opium poppy, and the farmers would sell the fertilizer to the Taliban, who used it to make explosives for IEDs that could destroy $1 million MRAP and maim everyone inside. I remember we weren't allowed to throw batteries away because people who worked on base would go through the trash and collect hundreds of dead batteries, wire them together so they had just enough juice for one charge, and use that charge to detonate an IED. I remember the look on my roommate's face after she got back from cutting the dead bodies of 2 soldiers out of an MMWV that got blown up by an IED, and I have always imagined was made with fertilizer from an opium farmer and detonated with 100 thrown-out batteries. And now we are leaving, and the predictable thing is happening. The Taliban surging in and taking it all back. They have what you can't buy or train. They have patience and bloody-mindedness that warrants more respect than we ever gave them. I am team get the F out of Afghanistan, which, as a friend pointed out to me today, has always been team Taliban. It's team Taliban or team stay forever. There is no third team. So I'm sitting here reading these sad effing tweets about the suffering in Afghanistan and the horror of the encroaching Taliban and how awful it is that this is happening, but I can't stop feeling this grim happiness. Like, finally, you fuckers, finally, you have to see it too. No more blown up soldiers, no more Bollywood videos on phones whose owners are getting shipped to God knows where. No more hypocrisy. No more pretending it meant anything. It didn't. It didn't mean a fucking thing.